Let's go for a moment, shall we? Bear with me. Yes, this is pre-recorded. Right now, I am going to go into my basement for a little time with myself. I just finished cooking. I should have shown you what I cooked, but I made some coconut curry chicken with white rice. Jasmine rice to be exact. Yeah. So I need to set myself up so that the camera can be even. Give me a minute. All right. This is cool. This will work. I'm in my basement. I'm having a sippy cup right now. And I'm about to tell you some real shit. In the process of healing from my breakup, right? And I'm still healing. But it has forced me to revisit prior relationships in my life. I know that all of our experiences create who we are today. It is unintentional to open up a can of worms. However, the universe has informed us that if we do not learn these lessons, we are bound to repeat it. So let's be real about this shit. First of all, I had to put an earring in my ear because this is the only ear that gives me issues with when I am getting dressed to go out and I want to put earrings in my ear because I think this hole is trying to close. So I had to put an earring in my ear. I am not a fucking stud. I am doing what the fuck works for me. I know what my little issues is. I know me. So no. I am doing a mohawk, and as the weather continue to break, my hair will continue to grow out and I will have the desired effect. But right now, it's short and absolutely fabulous to me, in all honesty. I'm enjoying my short hair and moving forward to some real shit. When I think back of all the relationships I had in my life, whether it was romantic relationships or whether it was friendships, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But let's say on a scale from 1 to 10 regarding friendships. Sincere, long term friendships. Even short length friendships. And I'm saying short because they'll say anything under 10 years. I fucking honestly, on a scale from 1 to 10, I can honestly say that 7 out of 10 people in my friendships were fucking fake. And I was young and I was growing and I could not see it. My discernment wasn't at a capacity as it is now to be able to make that call at that time. You know they say when you know better, you do better, right? Okay. And when I look back now in retrospect, perhaps I didn't know better. But 7 out of 10 friendships that I have had, we just giving a roundabout percentage, were fake. Here's the thing, right? Those friendships were based off of trauma. In spirituality, we call it trauma bonding. And I was unaware at the time because whenever I experienced some type of trauma, I did not really know how to um, heal, right? Really, I didn't know how to heal. My way of healing through the experience that hurt me was to play self esteem building music, to totally ignore or push away what it was that I was feeling so that I would not have to feel it, to bury it so that I would not be as hurt. You know, if any time it tended to come back up, or if at any time I was triggered, which at that time I wasn't aware that I was being triggered. I just thought it was a way of, like, um, because this person did me wrong and I feel some type of way about it. So when I see them, the feeling comes back. And whatever the fuck the situation is, it is. Whether if we fight, we fight. If we argue, we argue. We ignore each other, we ignore each other. But there was just this feeling that sat with me like, bitch. Okay? And I will often play self building or self esteem music, which for me at the time was any form of hip hop and or R&B that spoke about either sincere love or causing harm to someone that we no longer had that bond with. The bond was broken, the bridge was burned, whatever. I, even back then, did not turn to the Creator because I felt like I had strayed. I felt I remember I'm telling you, I felt like I had strayed. And I felt like if I had strayed, then it was no longer his responsibility to take care of me because there was some dedication that I was supposed to give to him. And if I did not give that dedication to him, then he in turn did not give it to me. And that meant that for me to overcome whatever situations of adversity or whatever obstacles meant, I was pretty much on my own. That was the fucking way I thought. And now we're gonna go to people. 7 out of 10 relationships. Let me tell you, motherfuckers, something. Baby, when you got that motherfucking light, you might not even fucking see it. But that don't mean other motherfuckers don't see it. And this is what causes envy in friendships. Bitch, let me tell you something. I have spent, we going off percentages, okay? 80%, let's just say that, because I am now 46 years old. So I have spent over half of my life dumbing myself the fuck down. Because I always wanted to keep people around. And if I can look at them and see where they falter, I had to tell myself, how dare you pass judgment? You not no fucking better. But deep inside, I knew I was better than the fucking situation I was in. And I'm talking about fucking friendships. Everybody fucking story is different, bitch. Okay, everybody. And it doesn't mean that it's not relatable because it's different. But I did not recognize who I was, the divinity within me, because I had strayed away from my spiritual journey. I was blinded. And so I remain friends with low fucking vibrational people. And here's what the fuck made them low vibrational. It's not the fact that their stories was different than mine. It's not the fact that their situations may or may not have been more extreme than mine. It was the fucking fact that the first opportunity they got to betray me, they did. The first, I don't even want to say opportunity, the first chance of betrayal, they bit. They bit the apple. And while I'm going through all of my shit, oh, that's fucked up, that big foul shit. I don't know why. I don't know why. Bay the fuck be. I have motherfucking learned from a long time. So please teach this shit to your children. It is important. Through our children, through teaching them and learning them and helping them really understand divine connection, energy, transparency, through helping them understand that, this is how not only do we break generational curses, but this is how we learn a lesson, we pass it on so it won't be repeated, not just from ourselves, but through our fucking children. Because even the fucking good books say, baby, through the sins of the father or through the sins of the mother, so be the child bears heavy grief and whatever the case may be. You understand me? So as long as you are teaching what you know, because yeah, our children grow up to be adults, and with all the information they have learned and or processed during that time, they're able to decipher for themselves how to make decisions. Once they become well able-bodied functioning adults, it's no longer coming upon us to have so much say what goes on in their life, because at that point we have done the best that we can do and given them everything that we possibly could to make sure that they were straight. So it's not for you to get upset if they stumble or if they fall. You just fucking be there for them. But I'm going all the way back to the beginning to fucking say, bitch, in me, in my heart, in my young soul, in my spirit, I'm fucking telling you, I always knew something was different about me. Something. Now, whether it was a divine connection, I'm not even going to take away from the creator because I know it was a divine connection. But okay, fine. Whatever it is with you and whatever it was with me, whether it was a divine connection, whether it was a thought process, whatever it was that was different, you knew you was fucking different. I knew I was fucking different. But the differences that lie within us, we did not want to offend people that we cared about. So we dumb those differences the fuck down in order to fit in order to keep people around, or in order to not make the people that we cared about feel uncomfortable. Maybe I need to take another sip. And so because I didn't honor myself even then, who I really was, you learn. You learn. And then you grow by applying, right? So I look back and I'm like, damn. So the proof for me, statistically speaking, tangibly speaking, reality speaking, is the people who betrayed me ultimately was either waiting for a reason or always wanted to for whatever reason. 7 out of 10 people that I may have known always had underlying issues with me that I was totally unaware of. They never made it evident to me until there was a situation that arose or came up, and instead of them, I don't know, talking with me, whatever it may have took, but instead of them coming to me, or instead of them defending me, or instead of them showing compassion and understanding, the first outlet of betrayal they saw, they took that fucking route. Let's go to relationships. Let's say we're going to go back to the number 10. I have 10 relationships in my life, romantic relationships. Out of 10 romantic relationships, there were 6 or 7, let's say, that the entirety of the relationship was one-sided. And if it had not been for me being persistent and consistent, then it would not have been a relationship at all. And I just want you to sit with yourself and think about that for a second during this healing process. Because now you may fucking understand how I got to the fucking point, and how you may even got to the point of being fucking tired. I'm tired. Even my friendships, I didn't realize then. I didn't, even up until this last relationship with my last significant other, or let's just say ex. I honestly and sincerely had no idea that I was being manipulated. Here's why. Because of my definition of love. If I had known that I was being manipulated, maybe the outcome would have been different. And I'm saying maybe because you and I know as motherfucking adults, when you loving somebody, that's all the fuck that matter. The heart wants what it wants. And so even when you are faced with the truth about someone being who the fuck they are, you then make a conscious decision to ignore all of that shit. Because of whatever reason you come up with. Maybe the time that you invested in you don't want to waste. Or maybe because you want to have hope that your love will change them at some point. Whatever the fuck you reason with as to why you stay in some shit. After these people are revealed to you, that is on you. But you know the fucking, well, you know what the fuck I'm saying. I am 46. I say that proudly. Because, bitch, I'm agile. Like I'm 36. Or younger. Depends on the company. But I can say I am fucking tired. Because in between of all these traumatic experiences, you are still a parent and you have to raise your children. You are still a sister, a granddaughter. You still have to be available to yourself. Excuse me. There is so many motherfucking things I could tell you, excuse me, about my ex. And they all will be true because I don't got no motherfucking reason to sit here and lie. And let me tell you, I'm already at the point where I've always been at the point. If you know, you know. But I honestly feel no reason to lie about any motherfucking thing. And you know why? You know why here? Fuck all that shit they say about, oh, if you lie to me, you scared of somebody, or if you lie, you trying to hide something. It's just real shit between real G's, real shit. Cause y'all talk about how fucking real y'all. We gonna talk this real shit, and we gonna say what we mean and mean what the fuck we say. I've learned early on that lying is fucking that shit don't get you no fucking where, but in a worse of fucking pot to piss in. At the end of the fucking day, you tell the fucking truth, and what the fuck is the worst that's gonna happen? And we ain't talking about legality issues. We ain't talking about on the stand. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about to yourself. I'm talking about to the people that you fucking care about. I'm talking about to your fucking cipher, your circle, or whoever the fuck. You gonna lie, and for what? When that shit ain't gonna make nothing but the situation worse, because whatever is not in a wash, the rent's gonna get. Or whatever is in the fucking dark is gonna come to light. Whichever fucking way you wanna put it. So why put off the repercussions of what's gonna happen when the fucking lie comes out? Fuck that. It is what the fuck it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I learned that early on. You know when I learned that shit? When I was in a motherfucking abusive relationship. And now I wanna put that in the air. I'm talking previous experience from decades ago. My motherfucking mind state came to this, and this is real shit. First of all, what the fuck is the worst gonna happen? We gonna end up motherfucking fighting, and oh well, because at this point I'm already used to fucking fighting. So it's just gonna be a fight in this motherfucker. Second of all, I'm not gonna keep motherfucking running from what the reality of it is when that shit gonna smack me in the fucking face later on. And third of all, when it came to anything else, bitch, I'm out here fighting a whole nigga. This nigga 6 foot something. I'm out here fighting a whole nigga. So, bitch, don't even think that I have to lie to you about any fucking thing. Because if the worst thing we could do is get physical, then, bitch, that's not even the worst for me when I'm out here fighting niggas. I'm just saying. That was my mentality. And so I learned early on it was no reason to lie. And so I don't lie, I don't manipulate, and I damn sure don't try to change the story to be in my fucking favor. It is what the fuck it is. You don't have to agree with me. Whether you agree with me, whether you like it, whether you not, it doesn't change the dynamics of the reality of shit. It don't. So why the fuck would I sit here and lie or tell you a lie? I could tell you my side. Now maybe the other person may feel different. Maybe their experience is different. Or maybe their perception is different. That's them. That's not me. But I could tell you what the fuck it is from my side. And I'm going to tell you what it is from my side. I'm looking at the time now. We're going on 25 minutes. That's a little bit steep because on my phone, and I'm a Galaxy gal, from my phone, I'm able to do half an hour clips of video. Now, right now, I'm on 24 minutes and 50 seconds, which means I got another 6 minutes, and I'm not sure if the remainder of what I got to say is only going to be 6 minutes long. It may be. Then again, it may not be. So I'm going to end this video right here, and I'll do a part 2. See you in a bit.